While moving forward, I would like to invite Dr. Sanjukta Badai. I humbly invite Dr. Sanjukta Badai, evangelist, startup Odisha, Government of Odisha to deliver her thoughts on the topic. So I welcome you on stage, ma'am. Can we please give her a big round of applause? I want everybody to welcome her with a big heart. Please share your thoughts and vision with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ICRA, for organizing this event and inviting me. A very good afternoon to all the dignitaries presented over here, and dear startups, enablers, and the other stakeholders. A very good afternoon and namaskar to all. I am Sanjukta Badai, Evangelist Startup Odisha, feeling privileged and honored to represent our state Odisha, the state rich in cultural heritage. The state has been home to rich mineral resources and vast coastal belt. The major economic activities of our states are agriculture, education, then tourism, mineral, and manufacturing that provides conducive ecosystem for the birth of innovative products and technology. And the presence of large-scale academic institutions coupled with research facilities and industries provide such kind of ecosystem for the development of the innovative products and technology that can create and transform economy and industrial landscape of state of Odisha. So Startup Odisha under the nodal center under MSME department government of Odisha provides such required impetus to lay the foundation for the development of homogeneous transformation that can create the knowledge economy. Under the visionary leadership of our Honorable CM, the Startup Odisha initiative was started in 2016 with a mission to promote the innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem across state. So the first policy was launched in 2016, and since the inception of this policy, Startup Odisha has been playing a pivotal role for the development and upliftment of every piece of Odisha's vibrant startup ecosystem by providing strategic planning, investment opportunities, and through policy intervention. So in order to support the startups and to create a robust startup ecosystem across state, Startup Odisha adopts a very comprehensive and inclusive approach by focusing on major 4 areas. The first is the infrastructure and incubation support to the startups. Second is the capacity building. Third is the funding and incentives, and fourth is the access to market. So coming to the first one, the infrastructure and incubator support. To meet the requirement of the startups, either for the prototype development or for validation, testing, trials, or to run the business operation, Startup Odisha set up the incubators in the various academic institutions and national R&D institutions to provide access to the startups. So far we have 23 incubators. Those have been empaneled with Startup Odisha. These are all sector-specific incubators like Center of Excellence in AR/VR, Center of Excellence in AI/ML, Center of Excellence in ESTM, Center of Excellence in Healthcare and Diagnostic. Apart from that, we have the sector-specific incubators to support startups in various domains like food technology, for the healthcare and life sciences, for the agri-tech, for the social startups, then manufacturing, EV, and hospitality. So to support the incubators in the policy, we have a provision to extend support of one-time capital grant. This is up to 1 crore to establish a new incubator. And in case of scaling of facilities or for setting up center of excellence, Startup Odisha provides up to 5 crores of matching grant to academic institutions and national R&D to come up with the center of excellence facilities. The third is the performance capital. This is up to 5 lakhs per successful incubator. Once they are incubated at incubator, the incubator can get 5 lakhs of per successful incubate grant. Then fourth is the reimbursement grant. This is for the utility expenses. So apart from that, state government has also set up world-class central incubator. This is Odisha Startup Hub, OHub. This is a kind of central incubator that works in a hub and spoke model in association with all the incubators across state. And down the course, we are also planning to have the mini incubators, at least one incubator in each district, and that will also work in collaboration with the regional incubator and in a hub and spoke model with the central incubator at OHUB to promote the student innovation and entrepreneurship. So apart from that, this capacity building program, second one, that in order to increase the capacity of the incubators, leaders, and the startups, Startup Odisha also do organize various incubator capacity building programs. And like every stage of startups, whether at ideation phase or at MVP or at market stage, so Startup Odisha do organize programs, some tailor-made programs to support startups at every stage of their journey, whether it is for the business plan designing or for the go-to-market strategy. Apart from that, to support startups on the some thematic areas, one-to-one mentor connect is also organized with industry mentors to the startups. Apart from that, some investor connect, this is fund stake event, is also organized in order to bring the investment for the startups. So these are all capacity building programs that normally Startup Odisha do in association with our incubator partners and other stakeholders. And Startup Odisha also do work with all the industry associations in the state, so that to offer the procurement opportunities for the startups. So coming to the third one, the funding and incentives. So it's a very critical component that every startup needs at every stage of their journey. So in terms of funding and incentives, Startup Odisha do offer the monthly allowance grant. This is early sustenance grants for the startup. Those are starting of their venture. Then second was the product development and marketing assistance. This is PDMA grant. This is up to 16 lakhs of grant that is available for the startups to develop the product and take them to the market. And the third is the need-based assistance. This is to support startups. Those are at the various deep tech startups and require more R&D or some consumables required for the development of specific products. And fourth is a subsidized incubation. This is up to 50% of their monthly rental, up to 5,000, that is subsidized for the startups if they are availing any incubation support in our MPanel incubator. So these are all the funding incentives available. So in order to meet the larger investment for the startups, Startup Odisha, the government of Odisha has also launched this fund of fund scheme. This is 100 crores of fund of fund in order to support startups, Odisha-based startups. And with that fund, we are also planning to invite the alternate investment funds, AIFs, to invest in our Odisha-based startups, to give a total of 500 crores available to the startups. This is a equity-based fund that is available for the startup of Odisha. Then coming to the market access program. So in order to, there are many startups, those are innovating new products and technology that has the deployment opportunity in the government level as a buyer. So to encourage the startups, government of Odisha is also coming out with some procurement policy to procure directly from the startups. So apart from that, in the existing policy, we have a provision that at least 20% of should be from the MSME or startups. And apart from that, startups, if they are participating in any tender process, they are exempted from the prior turnover or prior experience criteria. And there is no need of submission of the EMD when they are participating in any tender process. So besides that, government also organizing some programs directly with the government departments, various government departments, the line departments, to provide a platform for the startups to showcase their products, and government is an opportunity to buy the products from the startups. So like with the education department, agriculture department, and with the IT department, transport, so we have a startup, many startups, those are working in the sector of education, agriculture, that has the potential to deploy in the various government departments. So these are all the activities that is in the Startup Odisha available. So down the course, like we are also working on a new draft policy where we are would like to make some conventional measure to promote more startups and students into the startup career. So thank you so much, and thank you again for ICRA for inviting me. Thank you so much.